look like a minute without talking. I didn't mess it up. Hey guys, this is Stefan with Action Granted.
Grant?
Absolutely. We're excited. You know why? We have a camera crew.
That's true. We do.
Look at God.
We do.
Look at him. We got a camera crew, y'all.
In the midst of it all.
Hey.
And I think too that our behind the scenes looks much more appealing than prior weeks. And some of this.
Yeah, like the stuff you can't see, it only. Yeah. We have a director's chair.
We do.
We do. We have it. There's a shotgun mic. Mm-hmm. We got it.
We getting there?
We got music. That was music. When y'all signed in, that was the good music.
That's right.
Look here.
You do big things there.
It's really us. It's really me. I just try to take something serious.
You're smart. Like with this kind of stuff, you really on it.
Well,
you on it.
Thank you.
Good stuff, baby.
Thank you. I get kissed. Anyway, guys, tonight we're going to talk about personality. Brooke asked me earlier about personality. Like, where we going with this? Like, what about personality? We gotta add, we gotta have throw. I can't do Brooke voice.
No, you sound horrible doing that.
Yeah, that sounds amazing.
Sound natural.
It sounds stink. Anyway, she wanted me to throw in a story about personality. But before we jump into a story about personality...
This looks so great, Steph. Look at this. Oh, it's nice. Look at it.
You need to go over something. So please forget it. I know why I can't move. Don't work it out.
So I should go a little bit.
Hold on. I can't move. Don't work.
Oh, okay.
Can't move straight.
Alright, I'm gonna move.
I can't move off the gym now. Can't move. We're live. We're gonna wait till Brooke shut it down. Let us know if you're on with us. Camera crew, let us know. Just give us some kind of signal if someone pop in and...
You know Donovan on the scene.
Donovan, are you? Yeah. What you say?
So, boy.
I can't read the screen no more because...
I got it.
Mariah and the camera crew. Mariah and the camera. Play it loud again.
You sound good.
Turn off mic 1 for me, please. She having the raw stuff from the mixing board.
Okay. But I mean, this looks great.
It looks great. It does. Turn up.
It's interesting.
Let's see if that makes a difference. Okay. But I mean, this looks great. Makes a huge difference.
I told you it's you. You bought.
It's really us.
Pop collar off. Not the sleeve, collar.
Yeah, you don't pop sleeves. Incredible out. Timeless.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
So tonight we want to talk about your personality. What kind of a personality do you have? And this have nothing to do with you going to work and you being a nice person, a gentle person and all that. I'm talking about you out there, you're looking for man. Or, no, I'm talking to the women.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't want the guys out there looking for guys.
No, women.
We ain't really gonna have that on
women.
So, ladies, you out there looking for man. What kind of personality do you have? Speak to me.
Okay. Well, I'm taken, so I'll talk about the back end of the question.
No, talk about before you were taken.
Before I was taken. Okay. Well, to be quite honest, before I was taken by the lovely Stefan Grant, I was pretty much getting to know myself a bit more. Like seriously, I dedicated some time to learning more about me and finding out more about God. So I was doing a lot of reading and I wasn't so much on the hunt for a man. And many of you females out there may be just like where I was at the time. You're not necessarily on a hunt. But you still want to be available. Per se, you're open to having a conversation, to making friends, all good. Personality, what am I doing to get myself ready for that meeting?
No, let's say I don't want to talk about the looks because this free part.
I said personality.
Yeah, okay. But I want to take the long way.
Okay.
I don't want to talk about the looks because it's free part and a lot of the girls look good.
Yeah.
But when they open up their mouth, and when you see the kind of attitude that they carry around beneath all that nice look and the shape, and I see people beating CrossFit. Besides all of that, what's the stickability? What can cause a man, a decent man like me, to stay?
Right. So back to my story. Okay, what I was focusing on, and then what was it that I was doing to build up myself? Right. Oh my gosh, no. Right. Anyhow, back to the question. I think what I really was focusing on at the time was figuring out where I wanted to be in a couple of years.
Okay.
What I wanted to have accomplished. So I was really on a pursuit to knock out what I had lined up to do.
Okay.
So it's like, okay, get this done. I'm finished with COB. Get a certification in this. Travel to this place. Do this with my girlfriends. Like, I was really looking forward to some really good times.
Okay.
So it wasn't so much about being locked down with the guy that I connect with. So I think a lot of people, you should really look at what it is that you want to accomplish in life and keep that at the forefront for real before somebody else comes and tries to set your agenda for you. So I think that's important.
That sounds
really
good.
Important.
Sounds good. Now, it sounds really good because, there's a lot of truth behind that. Because if you don't set your agenda, someone will set it for you. But on the flip side, you really want to connect with somebody and you have complaints. I don't really go out much, but now that I'm working, I have a couple of painting jobs since Matthew. I'm on the road, I'm working, I'm painting homes, I'm working with other guys on a job site, and I'm hearing them say things like, I got to do this for my woman, and I got to do this for my woman, and I'm working, and it sounds really good. Some good guys are out there.
Big ups to all the good guys out there.
Big ups to all the good guys.
Yeah.
You guys, you all make it happen.
Good.
You're doing good. Keep it up. You can't make other people look good. You make yourself look good. But the people who make us look bad, they could make everybody look bad. I don't understand how that works yet.
A bad apple could spoil a whole bunch. Just one. We've heard it.
The whole barrel, but guess what? It's on the good apples to kick them
They gotta hold it down.
out the barrel.
Yeah.
We can work on that. And anyway, personality. I hear them talk a lot about, this woman this and this woman that. Not in a bad way, but in a good way. And they're like, wow. And I look at the ladies who pick them up, and they ain't no foxes.
It's alright.
They okay. They decent women. But when I hear the praises, when they're absent, and I hear the praises, and I like, man, it gotta be that. That's the thing right there. That is keep these girls around. That keep these ladies around. And I wonder, do people really do a personality check? Do they really check on themselves and say, okay, what do I have that someone is willing to give their whole life to stay around? What do you have that someone wants to dedicate their life to? And to me, that's a personality. That's a decision to say, I'm going to be, like you said earlier, I'm going to set my agenda. I'm going to stick with my goals. I'm going to run with this. That says something about your personality. Not she's a goal-oriented. These business girls, you can't lock them down, boy. They'll leave you in a heartbeat. They will leave you in a heartbeat. You know why? Because they have goals. And if you don't have no goals, guys, they're gone.
Interesting.
So I want to hear from Brooke. What you think about it? What you think?
All right, so before I get back to that, we want to welcome everybody who's now watching us. We have a couple viewers. We see the numbers climbing. Some hearts were going across the screen too while you were talking, Stefan.
For real?
Yeah. Yeah, you
Camera
got love.
You gotta let me know I'm getting some love.
I like that. Nice emoji. All right, so we have some people tuning in. Levon, thank you for sharing our video. Someone else also did. We appreciate you guys sharing it. Facebook told me to tell them thanks. That was nice.
Facebook?
Yeah, they told me who shared it, and they said let them know I appreciate it.
Okay.
And I really do.
You do?
Yeah,
but
this
you
is
don't do
good.
it just because Facebook say do it.
No, but I happy that Facebook is on it like that, man.
Good. We ain't gonna stay with y'all too long tonight. We giving them half an hour.
Yeah.
So camera crew, to check the time, just tap the screen.
There you go.
We okay with time?
Looking good? Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Down.
good. All right.
Good. We got a camera crew. Levon, what you
Yeah.
say? Hey, Levon, what's happening?
You know that.
Look here. So I just want us to get back. Your personality. To me, now I know I strange. I'm a different guy. I'm a different dude.
Yeah, you are.
I put a lot of emphasis on some stuff that I believe will follow people for the rest of their life. Like the workout, the exercise routines. I don't put so much emphasis on that, but I know that will follow you for the rest of your life. I put a lot of emphasis on the way you carry yourself, your character, your personality, like your spirit.
Nice.
Which is why I'm a Christian now. But I want to know, and if we could get some feedback from people, a friend, because you don't meet people to date them. I hope you I hope you actually meet someone and you naturally click with them, become a good friend with them, and someone have to tell you, hey, you're all going it, because you're, like that. To me, that's a love story, not the I saw you and I already knew. I have my opinions on that.
I know. Okay.
So let's see if we could get some feedback. When you meet someone, not in a romantic way, what's the most important personality trait?
I love that.
Hey,
Yeah. All right. Should I give it a whack first? I mean,
yeah,
yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. I think for me, one of the most important personality traits is just having a level of respect for God. And I can hear it based on our conversations, As we talk about different topics, it's all going to come down to what's your spiritual perspective. Because the questions that I may ask pertaining to marriage or pertaining to how you treat your family members, like all that kind of stuff about relationships, I think it should still connect back to what your spiritual belief is. So I would find that I can hear it without asking you straight up, hey, are you a Christian or not?
Okay.
Because you can ask people that, and people have their own opinions on what a Christian is. So you don't want to corner yourself by just straight out asking that question and feeling like, oh, that's straight. He said he's a Christian. So I listen for evidence of your faith.
Okay.
So that's one of the things I look for. What's your faith like?
Otherwise, you can't be friends with a person. That's what you're saying?
No, yeah. I mean, if your faith walk isn't in a place where I can see me connecting with you each and every day and experiencing some of God in our relationship,
Okay.
why am I exhausting someone's energy? I mean, I can
That
hear
sounds
you.
cold to some people.
No love lost. But if we're going to date, if we're going to get there, I see you, you're a handsome guy. I'm trying to connect with you now to see exactly what our conversations are going to be like. I want to listen up for that evidence of your faith. All right. If there's like none, then all right, that's the guy. I say, yeah, man, everything cool. Lesson. Am I gone?
Yeah.
So that's really what I look for. That's one of the things that I really look for.
So,
Yeah.
wow.
Hey, Vince.
Vince, what's happening, my brother? We are going. What we gonna do? We're gonna be live. We're gonna be live for another 15 or so minutes. But we trying to figure out what's the most important personality trait when you meet someone, you meet a new friend. Like, what's the most important personality trait? For me, the most important personality trait, and I'm not sure if this is a personality or character trait, but just for the sake of it, I'll say honesty. I cannot stay in the company of dishonest people too long. I despise that.
Yeah.
Bianca says,
Kelly.
respectful. Kelly says hi. Hey, Kelly.
We see you out there.
We see you. We see you out there. So, I
I like laughter. Humor is good.
Yes, Kelly says sense of humor. I really like an honest person. For me, it's like that's the foundation of everything. That's even the foundation of your spiritual walk.
Yeah.
That's the foundation. You have to be honest enough to say, hey, I like you. Or hey, I need help. Hey, I messed up a last relationship and I don't want to mess it up with you. Let's take it slow. Be honest enough to say things like that, because if you don't, you run the risk of ruining, going in a spiral.
Wow.
This oops, sorry spiral. And it really starts with your personality. Are you an honest person? You honest enough to say, I never been this far with someone. I don't know where to go.
You spot on, Steph. You really are. I like where you're going with it.
Brooke like me.
Yeah, thank you. And I mean, we can even take it back a little bit to what I was saying about just seeing where your faith is. Because there again, I'm not gonna say, hey, what's your faith life like?
Your faith life,
are
sucker.
You saved? Yo, like I'm saying, no matter what I'm talking to you about, if it's something that has some sort of eternal value, like honesty and respect and these stuff that you carry with you to the grave, this isn't something you're feeling today and tomorrow you ain't feeling like it no more. This is a trait. It's a part of you. So I want to find out what's that about. Would you smile at that?
Vito says, I look at her spiritual belief and relationship with her family. Good point.
Yes.
Particular her relationship and respect for her parents. Bonus points if she could cook and clean. Absolutely. See, that's like
it.
On me and Brooke, what when we cook, the first thing Brooke cooked for me was cracked lobster. She didn't even know I don't really particularly care for lobster because they gross.
It tastes good though. I mean,
it did taste good, and they continue to taste good.
Today lobsters still taste good.
They don't stop tasting good. But I think lobster is kind of creepy, but when you get over it, it tastes delicious. And just leave this weird flavor in your mouth. It's like, wow, I had lobster. I can't talk to nobody face on, but I mean, I had lobster.
Lobster breath.
And God help you, the garlic on the lobster. That's at least 2 days. A morning breath.
Listerine is a joke.
Listerine can't. That's why people drink wine with them things, We ain't advocating for no wine stuff. But if the wine people want to sponsor us, listen to me.
It's the science of this, right?
We drinking apple juice right now. This could have been wine.
Crime.
Sits tea. Wine. I mean,
Juice.
apple juice.
Yeah.
Whatever this is in the drink, I must be drink for real. Pause. Big shout out to Warren and Gabby.
Oh, Hepburn!
Oh my goodness. They let me be best man in the wedding. Me.
They let me stand here so I got my hair, y'all.
Yeah. The wedding was great. It was shorter than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah,
it was in the Anglican church. And it was like 40 minutes.
Yeah.
They do good.
Yeah.
Big shouts to Pastor down there. What are they? Father Russell down there in St. Stephen's Church. Warren is a married man. You're going to take your eyes off my cousin.
That's right. Gabby taken.
Gabby is taken. Listen,
Gabby won't have burn.
now that she's my family, you already know. Just like Vince said, loyalty. Loyalty is spirituality. If you ain't loyal to who you say you're loyal to, but like I say, you're not honest about who you're loyal to, that's issues. And I'm loyal to my family. Don't mess with Gabby. That's my family. You get your head punched off your body. Clean off. Just necklace.
Personality.
Anyway, just had to go there. So Kelly says loyalty and honesty is a must, but hard to really test it in the beginning. Here's the thing.
Jump straight out, I mean.
Right. Here's the thing.
You don't ask them questions. Are you loyal? Are you honest? You don't ask them
No,
stuff.
you don't ask them. Here's the thing about it. You don't test it in the beginning. You don't ever test someone's loyalty or their honesty. To me, what you do is you find out. You just discover it. Because you will have things and you don't go there with your ears open listening for foolishness, because when you listen for negativity, you will hear it. Because we human beings, we tend to hear what we want to hear.
Yeah.
But I think if we go in with a pure heart in a relationship, if we get our heart broken, okay, move on. that person is just not the person for you. But if you go there with suspicions that this person may be a liar or a cheater or whatever or a heartbreaker, and it ends up happening because of the law of attraction. You attract what you think about a lot.
Okay.
You are what you eat, and that's what you're eating. So if it happens, then you can't necessarily only blame that person.
Okay.
You were conjuring this up way before you met the guy. You were conjuring this up way before you met the girl. So yes, honesty and loyalty is a must. But before you want it, you have to give it.
Okay.
Before you reap it, you guys sow it. And that's really my perspective on that.
Okay.
Great. She says not necessarily testing it. You can discover things later on in a relationship that weren't true or genuine in the beginning. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And just how LeVon said, go in it with a pure heart. I think that is so important. You go in a relationship, whether it's just a friendship, you're just meeting somebody, and you have a motive that you are not being open and honest about, that's going to bring problems. And you started the night off by talking about that, saying, hey, well, I just came out of a bad relationship. I don't want to mess this thing up, or I'm not really looking to get intimate. That's something that I'm not into right now. Is that fine with you? You know, just laying your cards out. I think that's really important.
Yeah, yeah. Tanya says, trust, just like respect, is earned. In order to receive it, you must first learn the art of giving it.
Nice.
I totally agree with that. Totally agree, Tanya. Like, we commit so quickly. Oh, you fine. Use my girl. Oh, you fine. Use my man. And you go on Facebook, you change all your status, you all in.
You
all
change your
chips.
name.
You change your name. You change your name. And I remember when me and Brooke were dating, and I told her before it happened, because I didn't know what kind of person she was. I said, don't change your name to no Brooke Grant. That's for married people. Because I saw it, it's a trend. It's a trend. Excuse me.
Yeah, kids were doing it.
Every time you start dating, every time people start dating, you see, oh, you suddenly use a role now. How you get a role and you dating?
It was just a Saunders, like, what's going
Your
on?
last name is Saunders. You know, and I like, this is annoying. Because what's your last name gonna be when you all break up? You going back to Saunders? And that same attitude of flipping, flopping, and dedicating too early, that carry on. And when you do get married, guess what? It ain't no thing. I could just change my name again. But that's a slippery slope. I ain't even trying to go down that route.
That's different.
Bianca laughing. I know what you're laughing at.
Bianca's good people.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I know we're getting close to the bottom of our broadcast tonight. If anybody has a question that you want to put out there, maybe something we said, you want a little bit more clarity on it, or you want to just throw something into the mix of the conversation tonight. We're talking about personality. We're talking about dating. We're talking about you. So if there's anything that you want us to address or that you want to share, post it. I like how the feedback's coming tonight.
I do as well.
This is encouraging.
It is. Guys, you know, putting on a show like this, it takes a lot of effort.
It does.
It takes a lot of effort, especially when, you know, I have a wife who is doing an MBA, last semester, woot woot.
Those couple weeks.
Right, turn up. Like, she's doing her MBA, and she has time to take an hour, and that's dedication. That's a personality trait. Dedicated. She's dedicated to the cause, and that's something I signed up for, knowing already that's the road that she's on. Here's what a good guy, a good man does. He doesn't say, hey, I got you from now on, I can take care of this. You don't need that. I'm the man of the house, blah, blah, blah. That's a jerk. Jerk face. That's who you are. This is what a good man does. He encourages his woman. Guess what? If Brooke go all the way to the edge and decides, you know what? I just wanted to know I had your support. And instead of jumping over, she turns back around. She had my support all the way to the edge and all the way back. Because I signed up for her, not for what she could get.
All right.
That should be a tweet somewhere. I signed up for the
Nice.
woman, not what the woman is going to get.
All right, we have 2 questions. Kelly said, "Do you guys have a vlog?" All right.
This is our vlog right here, Kelly. Every Sunday we try to go on at 8 o'clock. What happened is I made some chicken and fries tonight. And we have to
It
deal
was
with
so
that.
good.
It was good?
Yes.
The fries was crispy or
Yeah, camera crew giving us thumbs up.
it was off the chain?
Yeah.
I didn't taste it yet.
It was really good.
I didn't taste it yet. So I made some chicken in a bite and it was lit.
That's right.
I guess.
Yeah, I thought I would post on Instagram. I'm like, what is Sunday dinner? It's what you cook on a Sunday.
Right.
You know, chicken in the bag. Hashtag chicken in the bag. Hashtag mommy may not like that. Hashtag stuff like that. Hey, we happy.
Forsaking all others.
That's right. So yeah, about the vlog too. Another thing is that we do have a website.
Yeah.
AskUsGranted.com.
.com.
All right, so we do have a website where Stefan and I have posted some stuff in the past. We're going to be updating that real soon, but the content there is delicious. Go and grab some. Come back here to our Facebook
Wrong.
page.
Sorry.
Too soon.
Sorry.
The Facebook page here is loaded up with episodes from prior weeks. We did have a break after the storm for about 6 weeks. Things was tough. Thank God we're back.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to be serving this up every Sunday.
I couldn't deal with
Every
that.
Sunday.
Right after your Sunday meal, because I know Bahamians eat late.
Not really. They eat
Who?
twice.
Or
That's,
twice.
that's when you go back.
The
to
second one is late.
Yeah.
After the second plate, or the second time you eat, because you may have 2 plates the first lap. I don't know what you do at your house. That's your house. After your second lap, you just come here, 8 o'clock, we can be on live. Now, especially after her MBA and all this, having to do classes online stuff, because I really not prepared to do Access Granted without us. And Ask Me Granted. I'm not necessarily interested in that. Right, so that is what's up.
Right, that's
what
how
LeVon
it's
saying.
Levon says, give me some good points. I think I overthink sometimes and it comes off as being insecure. Anyone ever felt like that?
Absolutely. I think things through
I'm going to grab the charger. I'll be right back.
years ahead. I'm not the, all right, let me check, see how I feel empty now that we're gone. Like, I laid on the chair, how warm still there. Oh, Lord. Oi. Hurry up, come back. I can't, two heads are better than one.
Right here.
Where you going to plug that in?
I don't know if I can figure it out. Right here.
Hey,
Yeah. 2 heads are better than one. There
two
you
heads
go.
are better than one. All right, so the question is, does anyone ever feel like that? Yes. You tend to feel like that when you are a thoughtful person. There's nothing wrong with that. That's the way God wired you. Now, here's how you can use it to your advantage. This is the question that I always ask myself. Do I see myself doing this in another 30 years? Do I see myself doing this in another 20, 10? And I break it down. I like 30 years because 30 years is a very long time.
It's a good minute.
yes, a good minute. So I say, all right, do I see myself wanting to learn more? Can I learn? Can I benefit from this in 30 years? Or is this something I want to devote myself to 30 years? Is this someone or is this relationship something I want to devote myself to for 30 years? And then at the end of 30 years, I make a new decision. Do I want to continue this? You know, and that's a long way to think.
Yes, that's long term.
That's a long term.
Long
Then I
term.
say, okay, 20 years, 10 years. Can I give this person 5 years? Can I give this thing 1 year? Because if you're not prepared to commit for a time frame, I don't think you're in a good position to judge. You know, after you have committed to the thing, let's say I'm going to give this person a month. And out of 30 days, I can check stock again. See if they,
I
we
think
vibe.
that's realistic.
Yeah.
I think that's super
30
realistic.
days, let's see if we vibe. No problem with that. I ain't trying to overthink through it. I ain't trying to say, okay, I'm trying to find the spectrum of this whole person's personality trait. I'm trying to figure out, do we even click?
Yeah, and I think too, Stefan, a big question that all of us should have, do we have fun together?
Yes.
Because I don't think any boring people watching us tonight, and if you are, the fun inside of you is about to
Big
be
shouts to
activated.
all the physics majors because all of y'all boring.
That's not true. You can't say that.
Which physics major you know?
I know some amazing physicians. Physicists. And some of them go into medicine, so physicians is where some of them are right now.
Pause safe, but we'll go
For
with
real
that.
though, because they're doctors, for real. Some of them are doctors. One is your
But are they
cousin.
fun?
Yes, Lene Edwards, she's doing a thing. She's usually tuned in. She's a lot of fun.
Lene Edwards is fun.
Yeah, she's awesome. Right?
She's a physics major.
Well, she did those sciences and stuff.
But you got it. I did physics. I'm
And
talking
you're
about
fun.
physics major.
I mean, nobody really does it like that. They mix it up.
Bah, no one does that. No one does
Right?
that.
But we're talking about fun.
Like
right?
artists.
So let's go back to that. My my input for Lavon is just looking at that. Can I have fun with this person?
Mm-hmm.
You know, overthinking, sometimes it comes because we are trying to nail it. We want to give this person the best of us, and that's perfectly fine. But I think what's extremely important is that we give them the authentic us. And if the authentic us is really someone that's super intellectual, that's good. But guess what? You like to have fun. Lavon, I know you like to dance. You like movies. You're a great person.
Mm-hmm.
We've been friends for a long time, so I know some things about Lavon. So, you know, open up yourself to this person. If they reject you for who you are in a social setting, the fun-loving guy that you are, or the intellect that you are, peace out. Next.
Right.
You know, so feel free to show yourself to this person the parts of you that the world knows about.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so the parts that you hold near and dear are sacred to you. Your thoughts about certain things, deep thoughts, you can hold that off for a little while. So I'll say be real and just give them what the world knows first and foremost, what's already out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, start there. That's safe.
It is. and you know, as you were speaking, I like math. I'm no physicist, but I love mathematics. And so I see a Venn diagram of all the things that I like that are fun. Mm-hmm. And I just put that in a circle. And in that universal set, I put you in a different circle. All the things that you like that are fun. And I look at where we intersect. What kind of things do me and you like that are fun? Because I think we connect too much on the things we don't like. Oh, you don't like Trump? Boy, I don't like him too. High five. Suddenly you're all dating. You didn't buy a ring. That's not, you know, that's not a good platform for marriage or a good relationship. The stuff you don't like really won't last. Because guess what? You may be wrong, but we are rarely ever wrong about the stuff we enjoy.
Absolutely.
You understand? So let me read what Tanya's
Let's move
saying.
on to the next question.
Trust and loyalty works hand in hand. Once you gain someone's trust, you vow to be loyal to them.
Loyalty becomes a way of life, but first and foremost, if you're loyal to yourself, being loyal to someone else should fall into place very easily. I agree.
Fido agrees to some extent. Let me read. I agree to extent, Tanya, because I see a lot of ladies being loyal and respectful to the lousy dudes and straight reverse to the good ones.
That's interesting.
Leaving us with that statement. Nice guys finish last.
That's a great perspective.
What you think? What you think, Yamaku?
Wow.
They be creepy? Some guys lousy?
You know,
lousy guys are there, man, right? No? No? Yeah? Lousy guys are there. I ain't gonna lie. Some dudes so wordless, I don't understand why they even have friends. Why do family members still talk to them? Why do they even have body parts?
Oh my gosh. Okay, let's give them a chance.
No chance. Because you have inside your gut, you have what we all call potential. Stop wasting your potential on seeing how much gals you could get, or seeing how much bottles you could drink, or seeing how much clubs you could visit. Like, really, get a brain and stop being lousy. Figure out what you want and then make the move. Don't figure out as you're making moves and now you look behind you, a whole tornado of stuff you messed up. Stop it. Stop being the storm on this island.
Wow.
Anyway. Go on.
All right. Okay, are there any more questions out there? I'm loving this conversation tonight. Stefan, I think
Thanks.
you're doing a fantastic job. I love it. I love it. Camera team, you are the best. This is the best camera crew we've ever had.
Absolutely.
Ever.
Guys, if you need a camera crew, we have a camera crew. We ready. You want to go live? We have a great setup. You back?
We good? Back. All right. Okay. All right. So we're at the bottom of our show now. This is the last 5 minutes. Believe it or not, we already went over 30 minutes. Stefan, you know that? We
I
went
didn't know.
over 30 minutes. We're at 35-minute mark, but we do have some comments. Oh, this is wonderful. All right. Our internet is back now, stable. Tanvaria. Hey, girl.
Hey, don't Varia. She's danced too.
Yeah. She said, I've heard this a lot.
I'm trying to be Cupid.
That a female would sometimes devote her entire life to a worthless man. And when a good man comes along, she treats him like garbage. That's unfortunate.
Because she used to it.
A man comes along, she treats him like garbage. That's unfortunate. Yeah. So many people have heard of instances of that. And it's sad. I've heard stories too. And oftentimes the female that's doing the treatment is like the worst. And, you know, for real, like a couple last illustrations that were shared with me, the female was really a bad gal. Like, she's really bad. And she had these amazing guys who would do any and everything for her, make sure her financial needs are met, make sure that she's happy, she has the best things that money can buy.